Hello guys, this is Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your love readings for the month of 19. And here you get to pick your reading based on what your intuition or your gut tells you. Now, I would advise you to go with which one you're guided to, and if you feel like you resonate with other ones, you can watch those as well. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, and North Node, or however you want it to apply. I will put the timestamps below so you can go exactly to which one you're wanting to watch. Thank you, and I'll give you a few seconds to meditate on which letter you feel like will be best for you. Hope you guys enjoy. A squad, water signs. A squad, water signs. All right, I am intuitive and an energy reader, so how I interpret the card may be different from the dictionary meaning. Also, I will name some zodiac signs that are gravitating towards this reading. All right, could be the cross watchers and just could be heavy zodiac energy influencing the reading. Okay, bottom of the deck. Oh, I have a lot of stuff. I want y'all to see how this came out. Okay, I have the 7 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles with the Tower is poking out with the 3 Pentacles. Wow. All right, water signs. So we have the 7 of Wands though. This person, she's protesting. She's standing up for what she believes in. She doesn't care who's around. You know, she doesn't look like she feels threatened at all, but she's speaking, okay? Freedom of speech. So this is some type of freedom to defend yourself in any way possible that you feel like you need to. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. So behind the 7 of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles. Now let's see what signs we have. Oh goodness, it told me 7. That's almost everybody. All right, so they told me to pull 7 signs. Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces. Oh, these came out at the same time. Cancer and Capricorn. All right, Sagittarius and Leo. That's 7? Yeah, that's 7. All right. That's almost everybody. All right, let's see what's going on. So the energy that I have you guys, oh, okay. We have you at the 10 of Wands. We are exhausted to the max. I feel like that's why I seen your Tower moment kind of in the back. It hasn't happened yet, but some of you might just be ready for it. But she's looking like, you know, I've had enough. I have pretty much had enough of this. There is no more I can take. There's too much on plate at the moment. I can't think straight. Okay. All right. Whew. Now let's see what thoughts surround this. For water sign A. What thoughts surround this? Okay, I'm gonna fall. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Whew. It looks good though. Why are we stressed? It looks good though. Anything else? Some of you, this be excitement. Okay. Whew. All right. In the shadows, we have There's Something I Have to Tell You, which is happening for a lot of freaking signs. I think a lot of signs are having There's Something I Need to Express. All right. So what we have, let's see. All right. We got a lot of stuff. That's why so many signs here. Whew. Okay. So for everybody, it will be something different for what this person has to express. The first things that fell out were good, okay? We had true love and a new flame. Okay, new flame coming in. This is not somebody that you know very well, but it's new. Then we have true love. It could be together or it could be separate, okay? You have to make a decision, and this decision is stressing you out, all right? Somebody that you're dealing with, this could be a headache. You have a personality clash with this person. That could also be your Wands. We have one person where they're saying, it's not you, it's me. Okay, and that may be stressing you out because you're like, where did that come from? And then last we have, I have secrets. And that comes with, I have something to tell you. So some of you are stressing out about what you know is already coming. And others of you, you just trying to decide the new love, the true love, what's going on. I'm overwhelmed. It's just like an overwhelming feeling here. And we have a lot of signs that seem to be in the mix of this. So what we're striving towards is where to put our energy. 7 of Pentacles. Where do we put our energy? Some of you have already invested in people. Others of you haven't. Some of you, you're going to have to wait to see. And what's killing you is the waiting game. What's aggravating you is there's something that you want to see so bad that it has to happen in a timing manner. Some of you know somebody has something to tell you and you're just like, oh goodness, anticipation. Some of you, it's not a bad thing, whatever they have to tell you. And others of you, you know, they got to get some off their chest. All right. What's holding some of you back is a woman. Libra, Taurus, energy, female, or it could be a male because this is general. But this is something that is holding you back. It's a person. Whether it's somebody in your way or somebody that you care about. Either or. Because I have so many storylines here. But it's like they're driving you crazy. And some of you, it's motherhood. It's actually, you know, all the priorities and obligations that you have to do. And it's like stressing you out. And then you have your love life to deal with. On top of that. But you're waiting for things to pan out the way that you want them to. So let's look in the past to see what's going on. Why are we so stressed out and feeling like we need to speak our minds? We need to say what we want to say. We need to feel threatened at some type of way, but we need to speak our mind. 9 of Swords, goodness gracious. So we've been stressed, anxiety, overwhelmed, too much going on. Whew, okay, let's see the deep-rooted issue, the Hangman. Nothing is moving. Nothing was moving in the past, and we're still waiting for it to move now. That's the issue. This is past the last straw. This is a completion here. This is something that has risen up, and I don't think it's had results. Because the Empress could also represent growth and whatever that you've been planting. This could also be giving too much, taking on a lot of responsibility, you know, things of that nature, somebody in the way. So the challenge and the obstacle is growth. Some of you is pregnancy. Some of you is, I had another baby, I'm pregnant again. Somebody else is pregnant on the outside. But overall, it's something that has been on pause for so long, has not went anywhere for a long time, because that's the deep-rooted issue. And we have been patient with this. And we're still trying to be patient with this, because your striving goal is to get something out of it. What do I get? I know I'm going to get something out of this. I've defended you. I've defended you around friends. I've defended you around family, you know, because I also have, it's not you, it's me. I've tried to have your back on this. I've tried to be with you while you're going through your tough times. But at the end of the day, it's stressing me out. And, you know, I'm picking up on your energy. So even if you do have personal issues outside of our connection, it seems to have a big impact on us. Some of you are wanting a new person. You're wanting a new flame. You're wanting true love, because the person that you're dealing with currently is just not cooperating. Okay. So what we have coming, somebody gets some cooperation, but it depends if this is a new or old person. Some of you have an earth sign coming in. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, because we have that over here. This could be help. Some of you are needing assistance. You're needing help. You're going to get that. Okay. Some of you, it could be a new person trying to come in and put some stability in your life and put some comfort and security there. Because I'm not seeing not one cup. So somebody is not as emotionally invested or was not as emotionally invested as the other person. And it's causing havoc. Okay. So if we leave everything as it is, we have the 3 of Cups. You have a new friend come in here. All right, let's see about this Knight of Pentacles. All right, so I got distance and time apart. It's coming for you. If you've been dealing with somebody, it's like we've already had the damn distance, but it looks like it's coming back. So what happens is this person gets all caught up in work, or they get all caught up in their self. And I feel like somebody starts dating. They're like, you know what? I'm going to start dating. I don't have time for this. So for some of you, distance and time apart is coming from this person. Some of you, the person that is coming for you is distant, like they live at a distance. because I see you. This could be social media. This could be dating somebody, meeting somebody new. They be from out of town when you do meet them, especially if it's over the internet or over social media or something like that. And, you know, they seem to be a really nice catch, but the catch is they be away from you. Okay, we had a lot come out about this person. All right, so all of these are not going to all go in the same storyline, but the fact that they all came together. Some of you are going through what they call normal couple issues. So it feels like an overwhelming time, but let them get focused on their own time. You have distances apart. It's not as bad as it seems. So for those, it's not as bad as it seems. You are able to reconcile with this person and things get better. Okay? Things start to move for you because that's what your goal is. Are things going to start to move? Yes, they are. If they haven't showed you any action before, they're going to with that Knight of Pentacles. They're about their business. They got a goal and they're going to go towards that goal. And they're very hard workers, okay? For some of you, whereas I have something to tell you, I have a secret to tell you, I'm in I'm in love with someone else. Okay? And then you find out here, 3 of Cups, third party situation. For those of you, this is a new flame or a potential lover. We have very strong magnetic chemistry. So everybody's goes in a different direction. That's why I couldn't do specific readings for everybody, because everybody is just choosing to do new things. Okay? And so how do we get over what is holding us back? It's the 2 of Wands. It's to choose a direction. This is being at a crossroad, like I told you. Being at a crossroad and either choosing new or old. Like, do you really want to deal with it? That's up to you. It's taking control of which direction you want to go in. If you're one of the people who's not seeing results, you know, it's time to go date, you know, do your own thing. Looks like there's opportunities in your energy to do so. Others of you, it's kind of putting your foot down and making this, not making this person, but speaking how you really feel. Because the Empress is very expressive. So the thing that have been an obstacle is somebody not expressing what they're missing. Because somebody is missing emotions out of their connection. And it's been stagnant, maybe sexually, mentally. It's not stimulating anymore. And so what you guys need to do is incorporate a vacation, relaxation, retreating to get you guys back on track, because some of you is just a normal thing. It's normal situations that can be fixed. And others of you is way more dramatic, where this person comes to you and they're just like, you know, it is a third party situation where I'm in love with somebody else. They did tell me to grab seven things here. Okay. So how to change what is to what should be. For the ones who stand in the connection, it's about opening up. It's about having fun again. It's about starting the love thing over again, opening up to love, having that, you know, love at first sight type of feeling again. Others of you, this is new emotions that they're wanting you to have, because somebody does have a very strong magnetic chemistry coming in for them. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. Hello, B Squad water signs. Let me shuffle up something. All right, I am an intuitive and an energy reader. So the way that I read the cards are based off what I see, feel, and hear. All right. Also, I will call out some highlighted zodiac signs that are gravitating towards this reading. Okay. Even if you don't see the sign, it can still resonate, but there are some signs like cross watchers that are really gravitating towards readings. Okay. All right, water. Let's see what we got up. B Squad. All right, 8 of Wands. Things are in motion and they are moving rapidly here. All right. Can you keep up with what's moving? That is the test. So let's see what's out here. We keep up with what is going on. All right, get some signs here. How many? 6. All right, 6 signs. 6 signs. Leo, Taurus. Oh, one fell out. Why? Ooh, Aquarius is everywhere. Aquarius, Virgo, and they came out together. Aquarius and Virgo. 2 more. Okay, and these come out together too. Cancer and Aries. All right. These are signs that are really gravitating towards this reading. All right, now let's see where you are with this. We are at the Seven of Cups. All right. Seven of Cups is nice if you're single, but if you're trying to make a decision, it can be rather tricky. A lot of things on the table. Which direction are we going to go in? Okay, too much opportunity causes confusion if it's not clear what you're seeing. So let's see what's going on around the Seven of Cups. All right. We have slow to love pops out. So you be having a question or you be confused about somebody's emotions towards you. And what's happening is this person moves rather slowly. Okay. Or it could even be you. But somebody feels like we're growing, you know, take your time, take your time. Let's see other thoughts that may surround the Seven of Cups. Okay. Looks like positivity though. Looks like positivity. I haven't looked at this other card yet, but looks to be positive. All right, we got karmic partner, slow to love, crushing on you, and somebody needs more attention. So somebody's needing more affection. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. So some of you are dealing with a karmic partner that is connected to the future here. Like I tell people, all karmics are not like negative influence karmics. Some people, they're known as karmics if they bring back the energy that you have put out. Like it's like a good karmic partner, but it's like karmic rewards sometimes. So we'll see. But it's just karmic to me. It's just a person that you learn from. People marry their karmics. You know, they be with them, and if they're willing to grow, a karmic can become a soulmate. Okay, it's just a label. But that person can become a soulmate if they're willing to grow with you. But they just have a lot of challenges where they have to mesh and, you know, learn to get along with each other. Okay. Right. So we do, it's positive. Looking like some positive energy surrounding you. But you kind of be in your own zone with the Seven of Cups, you know. The way that you move now, be a little bit slower. You like somebody, they like you, but it looks like it's nothing really serious, okay? So, our striving goal is the Magician. All right. So, to me, that's telling me the Magician is not all that emotionally available. And the Seven of Cups is kind of coming like that too. Sometimes this is a person who is distracted on their own goals and making things manifest for them. Doesn't mean it's a bad person. But your striving goal is to move at your own pace, but consistency. Your own thing going on here, okay? Some of you are wanting an Aries. Oh, they do pop up there too, okay? It's like you're going with the flow, or whoever that you're dealing with is going with the flow. And they not be as emotionally invested as you because I keep getting this in the shadows. I need more time and attention. So somebody's like, come on now, like, can we spend more time together? I'm really liking you. I really want to get to know you some more. And somebody's just like, you know, that's not how I move. That's not how I operate. But with the Eight of Wands here, energy is moving. Yep, Two of Cups. So romantic energy is trying to come in, but somebody's moving rather slowly while somebody else may be, you know, more excited about the connection. Okay. So what we have in the past, yep, Ace of Wands, new lover, new potential here, new romance did pop up. But it looks like that person is not your only choice. It's about exploring options. These are both like, I'm kind of exploring to see what, you know, what's out there. But eventually they want you to narrow it down and focus on one. Because the Magician is about, you know, concentration. Okay. And sometimes it's a connection where you guys have a spiritual path together. And before this, we have the Emperor. All right. So we have some masculine energy popping up too. But some of y'all had a plan from the beginning. Without this person, without this new person popping up, you've had a plan from the beginning. And you're trying to focus on what you have going on. You're trying to focus on your personal goals. And the thing about love, you can't time it. Is what I want you to realize. You can't really time it because it was like, oh, you know, this is work. This is goal oriented. This is making a plan for myself. This is getting myself disciplined, getting myself well put together. And you're reaping actually. Because of your accomplishments, you're reaping. But it's actually coming kind of unexpectedly and you're not ready for it, or somebody's not ready, but it's here and it's ready for you. Okay. So the obstacles, yeah. Look, the obstacles is the 6 of coins. That's equal give and take. I'm telling you. Somebody, that's about attention and time too. But if you give them attention and time, they're going to give you the same back. This is going to be a mirror reflection. But it's like somebody else is, it's not even that they're focused on another person. It's kind of like maybe you feel like somebody feels like the timing off, but the timing actually perfect. It's like expect the unexpected here. So the energy that you're at now, it's okay, but they want you to pick a focus, you know? Okay. So what we have coming in, look at, oh my goodness. So we have somebody, it's somebody that you maybe already met, because we have the Ace of Wands. Some of you have a new job, but we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Ace of Cups. You have options. It's one person you may be attracted to them physically, or you guys have good conversation, you have chemistry, but everybody that you have chemistry with is not a soulmate. You can have chemistry with anybody, okay? But then you have the Ace of Cups come along, which is a karmic partner. This was what the karmic partner fell upon, and this is the one that looks like you may go towards. But I'm gonna see how you feel towards both of these energies. But you have an emotional, intuitive connection with this person, like a familiarity. Okay. So let's see how you feel about the Ace of Wands here. Mixed feelings. See? You're like, yeah, they look good. I mean, we have good conversation. I mean, they have a lot to talk about. What you might not know, it may be a spiritual connection. It's really close to the Emperor here, that masculine, feminine type of energy. The yin and the yang over here. But then it's like the spiritual connection or the karmic partner looks like. So let's see about the karmic partner. How are you going to feel about them? Oh, be careful of that karmic partner. They have an addiction. Be careful about the karmic partner, please. But this is the one that you're going to feel like emotionally attached to. And that person's going to come in and teach you a lesson. As a karmic partner, they're going to come in and teach you something. Or you're going to be their teacher. So the person that you have maybe even a spiritual connection with, you have like the same insight and perspective about things, is the one you have mixed feelings about. But then the karmic partner is the one that you're going to actually be interested in. But this person has some type of addiction that you would have to deal with. So it's going to be 7 of Cups is all about choosing wisely. Magician is about really being, the magician is smart. They're very, very smart. That's why they are known as the manipulative energy, or the clever energy, because they're really, really smart. But you got to be careful, because this is a lesson type of karmic, and they come with fine print. You be emotionally attached to this person, but they come with fine print that you want to read before you get into it. Okay, and you might have some arguments with this person. So you have a person that's headed towards the back, and then you have this. It's just going to be a choose wisely situation. I was trying to speak good on karmic, but if they could get rid of that addiction, if you're willing to deal with something like that, then that's kind of on you. It's a very challenging connection. But a lot of times people gravitate towards karmics because they have a cycle with them that they need to go through. They have some type of cords or connection with that person. That even be from like a past life. And sometimes it's temptation. Get two. And that's, you remember, all those cups are not cups, 7 deadly sins. So you have to be careful, what you're imprinting on yourself. Watch your choices. All right. Because some of you get impatient with this fire sign or with this energy right here. If you're trying to move fast and they want to move slow, and then you get somebody who comes in who wants to just be with you automatically, you better pay attention. All right. Now, if we keep everything as it is now, yeah, Tower, that karmic is no good. Because I feel like you guys are going to go towards this one. You're going to gravitate towards this. And both of these are new. Okay, both of these are like new energies. They're aces. We don't even know who they are. But since this one is going slow, this one won't go so slow. So I'm telling you. And look how the magician, they just look so sneaky. He's smiling and stuff. Oh, I'm just working. And as soon as you walk off, he's doing something else, So be careful. It could just be a test of patience for some of you. It's a test about patience. How patient are you? Sometimes love moves slow. It doesn't move when you want to. And the fact that you have the Eight of Wands, somebody is wanting to, you know, put action into love, put action into romance. They're wanting to move and progress with it because maybe they've been waiting so long and it's like, whew, just let it go at its own pace, all right? So, how to get over what is holding us back? Yep, information. Get to learn this person. Some of y'all need to look this person up on, you know, I don't know, one of those websites, social media. You definitely need to observe this person. If they get to acting all weird, you know, be careful. It's definitely telling you to investigate before you jump into it, because I'm telling you, you're going to want this person. That's how karmics are. They're very tempting. They're very tempting. And especially when you have those spiritual divine connections and the person always goes for the karmic, because it's like on the outside, the karmic is everything that they want. And then the spiritual connection is not what they want at the time because it's not cooperating with how their life works. Be careful. All right. So how to change what is to what shall be? The High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Go with your gut. If it don't feel right, it's not right. All right. All right, guys. Thank you. Hello, C Squad water sign. Venus, Sagittarius, Chusika. All right, now I am an intuitive and energy reader. So the way that I read the cards is by how I see them, how I feel about them, and what I hear. All right, so it may not be the dictionary meaning of the card. All right, let's see what we have here. I will also pull out signs that are gravitating heavy to the reading. So you could be cross-watcher energy and somebody that you'd be interested in looking about. Just because the sign doesn't pop up doesn't mean it doesn't resonate, but these energies are highly watching or affecting the reading. All right. One more. Nine of Cups. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups in the shadows. That is like the energy of I am satisfied. I have everything that I need. I actually have too much of what I need, but I am very happy. All right, so that's good to see. I don't like to speak too fast, but that is good. The shadow energy. That there. All right, what's behind the Nine of Cups is a Strength card, which is not bad to see either. All right, so let's get the signs out. How many do I need? Five. All right, Leo. And I did see the Strength card, so that can be representation of the Leo. Taurus. Libra. Sorry if it's backwards, y'all. I'm just pulling them out. Capricorn. And Aquarius. Aquarius is everywhere. Oh my goodness. Their energy is everywhere. All right. So where we have you at is the World. Beautiful. So you could be dealing with a fixed energy. Okay. Which could be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. So we do have a lot of fixed energies here that you could be dealing with. All right. So we've completed something. Now we'll be on to something else. This is about chapters. So this looks like this is actually going to be a very good chapter, hopefully. Let's see what's surrounding the world. Goodness. All right. The first thing that comes out is I can see us getting married. Past life soulmate. So some of you run into a soulmate, past life. That's an opportunity that is opening up for you guys. So that's good. Some of you have been trying to get you a soulmate. Woo. All right. So some of you are dealing with somebody. I'm telling you, we got about 4 directions you can go in. One direction is there's somebody potentially that you could see building a future with. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, this is all one person. There's somebody is they move slower than you. They're not where you are right now. You guys have different focuses because the World card is about goals that you've already set in the past, and you've already worked towards them, and they're starting to reap. So if you've had vacations and jobs aligned and things of that nature, very goal-oriented person, then you could be on different pages from your partner, and somebody else needs more honesty. And this is all one. So this person that you're dealing with here, they have a lot going on, but you know, You don't feel like it can't work. Somebody doesn't feel like it can't work. There's just somebody has to catch up. Okay? Because right here, you're like complete with what you've done, and maybe they're not quite there yet. Another thing, you should have more faith in us. Okay? So somebody feels like, don't close the book on me. You know, we still got this. And then somebody picks somebody who's already in a relationship. Okay? So be careful of that. So that's crazy, because usually, like with the World card, we have those 4 fixed signs in the corner. And so I got 4 different stories. So if some of you are really dealing with those fixed signs going on here. Okay? But these are people that you're actually focused on. That's the thing about the World card. Like, you can see success with this person, or building with this, or you brung them into your new chapter. Okay, so be careful of the one that you brung in that's already in a relationship. You may know or you may not know that they are, or you may be wanting somebody, but you're already in a relationship. You know, everybody has their own story. All right, so our striving goal is the 9. Yeah, some of you are working on establishing yourself financially, being independent. This is like, with or without you, I am good. And some of you, that's your goal, is to be totally independent. So you want a partner, you don't need them. Okay? But our challenge, yeah, some of you, is money things. 4 of Pentacles. So that could be struggling with trying to get here. So this is where some people, they're on a different page. Some of you are struggling with somebody who is codependent, because we have codependent versus independent kind of here. Or struggling financially, or struggling alone, or holding on to something versus freedom. So we're fighting. We're kind of going back and forth here. So this could be 2 different people, or this can even be you. But what this world represents is, if you want to get to this level, it's open to you. This is job opportunities. This is people to help you. This is family around you. You know, this is movement if you need to. But you have to fix yourself on a certain goal to get there. You can't have a whole bunch of scattered things going on. It's like, pick a focus and go with it to get this independence that you're wanting. So for some of you, you like somebody, but at the same time, you're distracted, or vice versa. So what we have in the past is the Queen of Wands. So some of you could have been dealing with the fire sign, but some of you also took the initiative to move forward in your life. That's about empowerment as well. This is a go-getter. This is a person who speaks their mind. But I will pull some cards out for those of you who this is a person. If this is a person, what is the Queen of Wands having to say? Anything that the Queen of Wands is having to say. It could just be your energy changing and shifting. Oh, okay. We got 1. All right. Technically single, emotionally unavailable with new love. So some of you could have met a Sagittarius, any type of fire sign who you're very interested in. They're very attractive. You love their energy, but their focus is different, and so is yours. And this could be the one that you're on different pages with. But you could also see a future in this person. Sometimes it's a timing thing where you guys have to come together in timing. But this is something towards before your chapter, before your new chapter. So it'd be something that you're still interested in. And this could even, this could be you. Because you're showing up as a very independent energy. So before this, we have the King of Swords. So we do have 2 people here. Let's see about this King of Swords, this air energy. You have a lot of people showing up in your past. Yep, we have, this is a last try. So some of you had an air sign that you were dealing with here, and you gave it a go, and it didn't work. So you decided to set yourself free and be independent and focus on you. Get that self-love, self-worth back. You've kind of given up on this. That's where that new chapter came in for some of you. Some of you realized this person was already emotionally invested in somebody else. That could also be this energy. Even though they may not have already been in a relationship, they could have had ties, torn in between the 2 type of energy here. But then there's also somebody that may be coming in the future that we can see a relationship with. And some of you, is the person in the past, you can still see something with them, and you're trying to put them into your new world. Now, when you put them into your new world, into your changes, you need to make sure that they fit and they're compatible with you. Don't try to force it, because some of you, 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on, and that's the challenge, okay? So what's coming for you, okay, we're reaping. We're going to reap. Some of you are going to wait. Some of you, this is so goal-oriented and money and financial and making things work in your favor that you've totally detached yourself from your past, which is really good to see. Okay? Okay, so how to get over what is holding you back is to set yourself free and be a free spirit. Some of you is telling you to be single. Others of you is telling you to not cage yourself in so much. But this is also an action thing. So if you're feeling, Four of Pentacles, it's like if you're feeling like you're not in control or you're having to try to hold everything together, is put action to make it so that you don't have to feel that way. This is really wanting independence. This is really wanting independence. It's almost like you're trying to prove yourself, you know? And so how to make changes to what is to what. Look at that. King of Wands. It's a lot of fire. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Action card. Actions and goals and ambition. Putting things into motion. Believing in yourself. Reestablishing yourself. So it's a lot of you that don't have the energy for these outside people. But the thing about it is, a lot of times when somebody sees you moving on and progressing, they hold on to you. They cling to you. They want what you have. But there's somebody, you know, you just got to be cautious of, you know, when you start to get success. When success starts to run in your favor, you have all type of people gravitate to you. So you have to be very careful because you may be having this energy try to gravitate you in the month of February, where somebody's already involved, but they're still looking your way. And, you know, you can't, I'm understand everybody that you meet will not be equally aligned to you, but they need to be close. But it looks like one person out of this, we could see some potential here, but we're still waiting to see results. So some of you, you're invested in somebody, but you're waiting to see results of this person. A lot of you dealing with fire. Fire. Okay. So if we leave everything as it is, we even have new. Your independence leads to success, new jobs, new people, new love. Let's see about this Ace of Wands. You have so much fire. You have a new enthusiasm for life. So tell me about this Ace of Wands. Is it a couple of them? All right. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. And this person, be mindful. Hope you guys are not stuck on an ex here because that is popping up. So some people that come into your life be still stuck on an ex, so make sure they're not. But what pops out for this Ace of Wands is strong sexual chemistry and strong feelings. So yes. And it's coming in heavy. It's coming in really heavy for you. But this is blessings coming for you for the work that you did. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you. See you later.